Want to build a professional website header and footer from scratch? Watch me turn everything we learn into a real project. Hi, in this project, we will design a complete header and footer using all the concepts we learned: HTML structures, CSS styling, and responsiveness. By the end of this video, you will have to ready to use header and footer for any website, and you will understand exactly how to create it step by step. Don't skip, because we are applying theory into a real project. As in the previous videos I had showed you, we had designed the header part for one of the shopping site. Now similar to that, I had one of the header I had taken from the Google Stitch to design you in this project and to make you understand. In such headers you will also make practice how we are going to design with the same concepts. This is the header I had taken to show you how we are going to design in this today's project. Let's begin. This is the project environment I had designed to show you. If I design right now, it will take some time. We don't have to elaborate this video, so I had designed the project environment. If you want to learn this, I had uploaded all my previous videos. You can watch there and you can learn how we are going to add all the files and the folders, and how I had linked the bootstrap icons to the project and the basic structure of the HTML. All the videos has uploaded in the previous videos. You will learn from there. This is the basic structure what we have. In this we are going to design header in this video. As I had showed you, we are going to design this header. This header is, just have a look, it is the normal name XYZ, and this is for the search bar. And this, what we have: new arrivals, men, women, accessories, cells. This is known as navigations. This have some functionality. When we click on the accessories, it will take navigate you to the accessories. When you click on the women, it will navigate you to the women section. So this is known as the navigations in the page. This is the profile and the wish list. This is the icons. We can make it right now, and I will show you how we are going to make this header part in this video, and then we will start the footer. First we are going to begin with the header part. Now, as I showed you, this is the one division. We are going to make the divisions. In the same header we are going to make the divisions to separate the topics. We will use the div and the spans and the navigations. So in this video we have, for the header we have the four divisions. This is 1, 2 and 3, and the 4 we have divisions. So I'm going to make the four divisions in our header part. I'm making the first division for the title. So I will give it the class name, so we can easily use to give the stylings. So this is logo or title. I am giving its name as a title. So this is the first division what we have. Afterwards we have the another division. Division is for search bar, so I'm giving it class name as a search bar. So it would be easy to give when we apply the stylings to it. So as of now, just we are designing it. So then we have the another division in which we have all the navigations. So I'm giving the class name it as class nav list. It's better to use the hyphen instead of the spaces. Then we have the other division. Then I will give just normal it's a class name as which we have the icons, so I will give it class name as icons, so it's fine. So this is the basic structure. We have to think in our mind how we are going to divide the topics. This is the basic which we this will, if you divide the topic in such way, it will easy to design you. So as I told you, in the first division I am making, in the same division we have the span, and it has a normal. When we complete all the concepts of our navigations, or when we start the animations and the drawing of the logos, then we can draw this kind of simple logos. So as of now we haven't completed the topic, so just I am using the icons. No, not the similar to it, I am using the pencil icon. So bootstrap icon I am using instead of that logo. So I am giving the class name. If we want to use the bootstrap icons, we will use the class as bi. So I am using bi, it is and pencil, so I am using this. And we have the in name in it mod, modern. So we had designed this one, and afterwards we have the search bar. Plan, it's better to use the lower cases. Class as bi search bar, and in that we have some text written in it. Search for items, brands and styles. Search for items, brands and styles. What we have in the second divisions. Afterwards we have the nav. So instead of using the span, I will use the now, because we have to give the functionality when we use the JavaScript TypeScript. Then I will show you how we are going to apply the functionality to this page. As of now, just we are focusing on the design, just to simple using HTML and the CSS. HTML is to design the page and CSS is for the styling. So I'm using the nav. We have what we have in the first nav, it's new arrivals. So I'm using the caps, new arrivals. Then in the another nav we have men. In another nav we have woman. Then afterwards in the another nav we have sales. In the third divisions we have hat and the person and the bag, which is already updated over here. So now just have a look how it's going to appear. It is going to appear in this way. This is the rough data which we had before applying the CSS stylings. It is going to appear in this way. Now we are going to apply the stylings to it. So just have a look how we are going to apply. For the styles, we are going to apply for header. Now just have a look how we are going to, it is going to appear in this way. So I'm now applying styling to the logo. In the for the first division, I had given the class name as a title, so we need to access it by dot title. And to make it clear, so I will give it color. It is going to appear in this way. I had applied. Now afterwards I am going to apply stylings to the search bar. So we have the search bar class name, so we can access over here. Dot search bar, I had given the flex, margin, padding, border, and the background color to it. Now just have a look, it is going to appear in this way. So I need to adjust its width, so I am removing it from here. No need of this. It is going to appear in this way. Afterwards we have the navigations. So we have given the class name for it, nav list. So just have a look how it's going to appear. It is going to in this way. Afterwards we have the wish list. So I'm going to apply stylings to it. Now just have a look, it is going to appear in this way. In this way we had drawn not the exact but the similar to the header what we have in this one. So I am giving for the header for the background color as background color. I am giving it as aqua. So just have a look how it's going to appear. It is going to display in this way. So we had designed the header part what we have. I had shown you just to have a rough idea what we are going to design. So this is the header part we had drawn in this way. So just have a look how it's going to appear after applying this all the CSS stylings to it. Now just have a look how we are going to give for a particular element how we are going to apply the styles. As you noticed in this one, this have the separate color from this element. So how we are going to change it color? So it's simple, we can give the inline or else we are going to give class for this. So we are going to apply class is equals to, I can give rough name as I will subtitle. Now I need to access that one. Dot subtitle, I had given the name, color as red. Now just have a look how it's going to be appear. So it's, I think I need to change it. Now just have a look, I had changed it color. Just we had given the color, so we had already applied the background color, so it's not going to work. So I had changed it to the background color. So now it is going to work. Just have a look, we had changed it. Now it's appearing in the red. So what we have designed it's similar what I showed. This is how we can draw by using the CSS and the HTML in the normal way. We are going to design in such headers. It's easy to design if you learn the concepts. If you want to watch all the concepts of the CSS and HTML which is used to design the header, I had uploaded all the videos, you can go and watch. And in this video I'm not going to explain you the all the topic concepts. Now in this video just I'm making the project of the header and the footer, so I'm not covering the concepts and the explanation of that. I just am using the concepts to build the header part, and I'm now continuing for the footer. Now its header part is completed, we are going to design the footer. Now we are going to look for the footer part. Now we'll show you what we are going to design in the footer. So I had the screen. Now just have a look. This is we are going to design the footer part. Now in this footer, just have a look. This is also similarly divided into four types. No, four parts. This is the shop, customer service, company, and we have the aside. These links are known as aside, which will navigate to the other pages. So this is known as the aside. So this similar to the footer, we are going to design the footer part in our project. Now let's begin how we are now just you have got the rough idea. This is also usually divided into four parts. So we are going to design the footer. So as I showed you, we have the four parts, which is divided into first division. Afterwards we have the other division. This is the second division, and this is the third division. This is the fourth division, is for aside. This is what we have in our footer part. Four divisions we have. Now just have a look. This is the title. What we have in all four, we have the title: shop, customer service, company, and connect. So what we need to do, I'm going to make span span and I'm giving the class name as title. So it's easy to give the styling to it. If we don't give the class name, so then it's difficult to give for a specific one which we have on the above. For the styling, it would be very hard to give us. So we have the shop. First we have shop, then in other division we have title as customer services. So I will remove the help, customer services, customer services. In the third division, what we have, just have a look. We have company and connect. Company, and in fourth division we have connect with. So this, and afterwards in shop we have the other span. So what we have, span, and in this what, men's collection, women's collection, accessories, and new arrivals. Men's men's collection, men's collection, new arrivals. For to make you understand, I am giving just three. Afterwards in customer services also we will take any of the three. So shipping information, return and exchange, frequently asked questions. shipping information. In the first pane we have shipping information, return and exchange, and afterwards what we have in it, frequently asked questions, FAQ. This is what we have in the second division. Afterwards, in the third division, what we're going to have, about us, careers and press, about us, careers, man, press. Now just have a look in the fourth division. We have the side links. So have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. This is what we have in our footer part usually. So just have a look how it's going to appear before applying the CSS stylings to it. It is going to appear in this way. So now we are going to apply stylings to it. So just have a look why this is looking this one. So we had given this one as the same name as the title, so what we have applied stylings to it is all applicable to this one. So just make sure not to give the similar names, so this will going to happen in this way. It is going to apply if you give the similar names to the other. So I had given the title and I am giving them to the title. Now I had applied the CSS stylings in the header part for the title, so it is going to apply for the footer also. So this what we happen in this. So don't make this mistake when you are going to design. Just give the different names. So I'm going to change the name as, and now I'm making is as a header title, header title. So we need to change from it dot header title. So now just have a look how it's going to be appear. So not just, this is the rough data what we had going to appear before applying the styles. Now we are going to apply all the stylings, CSS stylings which is necessary for the footer. Before that, before applying the CSS stylings, now just have a look. It is going to appear down the header, but we had drawn the footer, so it should be appear at the footer part at the bottom of the page. So this is all the section. So we need to apply the stylings to the sections width. So then it will appear in the bottom of the page. So in between header and footer we have the section. So I'm going to first I'm going to apply stylings to the section. I'm removing this padding and I'm applying the min width. Min width as 300 pixels. Now just have a look how it's going to be appear. I think it's not appeared. I'm changing not the width, it is the height. So I'm giving it as a 400 pixels. So just have a look how it's going to be appear. now it's going to appear at the bottom. So this is in this way we are going to apply the styling. So I had given the section height, so it is going to, this is the section and this is the footer part at the bottom of the page. Now we are going to apply stylings to the footer. For the footer, display as flex, and we had given the justify content space around padding as 20 pixels and all. So it is going to appear in this way. Now we are going to apply the stylings for the title. First we begin with footer dio, then afterwards we have the footer title. It is going to appear in this way. In this way we had designed our header and the footer part in this video. As I showed you, we are going to design, this is our first project we had done with all the concepts I have taught you in the previous videos. This is the normal header and the footer part. We can apply the more stylings to it. If you want, we can apply the more stylings. Now just have a look. We have the title and we have the spans, all the spans, so we can apply individually stylings to it if we want. So if I apply all the stylings, it will be lag the video. So I want to end the video, so I had to show just header and the footer part, how we are going to design with the simple CSS stylings and the HTML part. So this is for the beginners, so I am not teaching at the advanced level. So I am teaching just the basics. So before that, before starting the video, I had all the ready structure for you. So just I had designed the header and the footer part. If you want to learn how we are going to add all these files and folders, this is the basic structure of the HTML. So you can visit my YouTube channel. Over there you can find all the videos and you can learn. Then you will start designing the header and the footer part, where I had covered all the concepts which I had given. We have the separate videos on the display, justify content, aligning of the items, padding, margin, font size, font weight, and the text stylings, and how we are going to give the gaps and the font size, and how we are going to use the colors and the footer and the title. Everything I had covered this by using all the concepts. I had drawn this header and the footer part for only for the beginners, not at the advanced level. For that, after when we are completed our teaching, for the same page we are going to apply the functionality by using the JavaScript. As of now we haven't covered that part, so we had completed till the header and the footer part. So I had made with the concepts which I had taught you, all the concepts, and I had drawn the header and the footer. In the next video we are going to do our second project on the main. So I had selected the similar file. This is the main, which is known as the entry point. The text which is appear, this is the section. So we are going to do the next project on the section and the main. So we can complete our page with the header and the footer and the section and the main. How we are going to design the section and the main in between the header and the footer. In the project 2 we are going to cover this project on the section and the main. In this video we had covered header and the footer by using all the concepts which we have learned in the previous video. Thank you for the project to watch the second video. Have a good one. Thank you once again.